Hi, this is Lorrie Bradford from St. Andrews, and it's Thursday morning. God does not see, I'm going to be reading, from Henri Nouwen, Show Me the Way. God does not see as human beings see. They look at appearances, but Yahweh looks at the heart. This is 1 Samuel. Secularity is a way of being dependent on the responses of our menu. The secular or false self is a self which is fabricated, as Thomas Merton says, by social compulsions. Compulsive is indeed the best adjective for the false self. It points to the need for ongoing and increasing affirmation. Who am I? I am the one who is liked, praised, admired, disliked, hated, despised. The compulsion manifests itself in the lurking fear of failing and the steady urge to prevent this by gathering more of the same. More work, more money, more friends. These very compulsions are at the basis of the two main enemies of spiritual life, anger and greed. They are the inner sides of secular life, the sour fruits of our worldly dependencies. This is not so strange that Anthony and his fellow monks considered a spiritual disaster to accept passively the tenets and values of a society. They had come to appreciate how hard it is not only for the individual Christian, but also the church itself to escape the seductive compulsions of the world. What was their response? They escaped from the sinking ship and swam for their lives. And the place of salvation is called desert, and the place of solitude. Solitude is the furnace of transformation. Without solitude, we remain victims of a society and continue to be entangled in the illusion of the false self. Jesus himself entered into this furnace. There he was tempted with the 3 compulsions of the world: to be relevant, turn stoves into loaves, to be spectacular, throw yourself down, and to be powerful. I will give you all these kingdoms. There he affirmed God as the only source of his identity. You must worship the Lord your God and serve him alone. Solitude is the place of great struggle and the great encounter. The struggle against the compulsions of the false self and the encounter with the loving God who offers himself as the substance of the new self. Our heart is at the center of our being, human. There our deepest thoughts, intuitions, emotions, decisions find their source. But it's also there that we are often most alienated from ourselves. We know little or nothing of our own heart. We keep our distance as though we were afraid of it. What is the most intimate is also what most frightens us. Where we are most ourselves, we are often strangers to ourselves. That is the painful part of our being human. We fail to know our hidden centers, and so we live and die often without knowing them, who we really are. We ask ourselves why we think, feel, and act in such a way. We often have no answer, thus proving to be strangers in our own house. The mystery of the spiritual life is that Jesus desires to meet us in the seclusion of our own heart, to make his love known to us there, to free us from our fears, and to make our own deepest self known to us. In the privacy of our heart, therefore, we can learn not only to know Jesus, but through Jesus ourselves as well. And that's finished Henri Nouwen. Now I have a psalm that I thought was interesting and relevant, so I decided I'm going to read it. This is Psalm 28. Unto thee, O Jehovah, will I call. My rock, be thou not deaf unto me. Least if thou be silent unto me, I become like them that go down into the pit. Hear the voice of my supplications. When I cry unto thee, when I lift my hands toward thy holy oracle, draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity, that speak peace with their neighbors, but mischief in their heart. Give them according to their work and according to the wickedness of their doings. Give them after the operation of their hands. Render them to their desert. Because they regard not the works of Jehovah, nor the operation of his hands. He will break them down and not build them up. But there's an answer. Blessed be Jehovah, but he has because he hath heard the voice of my supplications. Jehovah is my strength and my shield. My heart hath trusted in him, and I am helped. Therefore my heart greatly rejoices, and with my song will I praise him. Jehovah is their strength, and he is a stronghold of salvation to his anointed. Save thy people, and bless thine inheritance, and be their shepherd also, and bear them up forever. Amen.
Amen.
And I'm glad that, they asked and they got their answer. I think that's wonderful. And that's it for today. And thank you very much for listening.
Well,
Thank you,
Lori.
Lori.
Thank you, Lori.
Okay.